And Tom and Johnny. Tommy?
We are ready to get it rolling here at the Coliseum. The fans are ready. The players are ready. This ought to be a good series. This is what this man waited for. It's what he came back for. Michael returned for the NBA playoffs for a chance to win a world championship. And this is step number one tonight. Let's take a look back at the series. Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. Here at the Hive, they've been going nuts here all day. Here we go. Bulls lead the all-time 24-6. First playoff meeting between these two teams.
We talk about a big-time deal. Tommy rallies all over the place.
Oh,
big time as we look at the starting lineups.
No surprises for the Bulls. Kukoc, Pippen, Purdue in the middle, Armstrong and Jordan. For the Hornets, Johnson and Wingate at the forwards, Mourning in the middle, and Muggsy Bogues, the guy we're really going to watch early on, and Hersey Hawkins. Now our sharp spotlight players, sharp UCAM spotlight players for the Bulls. Scottie Pippen, about 21 and a half and 8 rebounds, but he does so many other things. And for the Hornets, Larry Johnson, almost 19 points and 7 rebounds. These two guys guarded each other a little bit in the ball game last Saturday at the United Center, and they had a little fun with each other. We'll see how it changes as the NBA playoffs come on us. Alan Bristow, head coach of the Charlotte Hornets, much maligned head coach of the Hornets. A lot of people here saying that we'll see how he does. Our officials this evening, Billy Oakes, Hugh Evans, and Joe DeRosa, and I think just about everybody in this place is on their feet, John.
They're ready for action.
Will Purdue comes out in the middle. They got their towels here. Alonzo Mourning is way away from the center for the jump. He'll come up in the middle. Both teams with their black shoes on this evening as well.
The Bulls always go to those black shoes.
Now David Wingate, everybody's got the black shoes. Wingate and Tony Kukoc trying to fight for position. Tony was there, and that's what Billy Oakes is saying. Don't step in front of him. See if Wingate does. Just as the ball's thrown up, see if he doesn't jump in front of him. Nope. It's tapped, and Wingate goes back to get it. Bogues with it on the wing. Goes down for Mourning. BJ comes over to help. Now Scotty there. Mourning lost it, got it back. A triple team, had it blocked away, and BJ will take it. Kid brings it down to Scotty, who's posting up with Wingate. Pass to Tony inside. Will for the slam. Couldn't get it. Scotty with a rebound. Out to BJ. He'll take the tray, and the kid hits it.
Bingo. He's been there before. Pip with a nice rebound. I don't know if Will got some body contact on that or not.
It was interesting to see Alonzo Mourning come over to help, and to see Will go right to the basket for the dunk. Bogues comes into the lane. Short, but a foul called. B.J. Armstrong will pick up the personal foul, and Muggsy will go to the line.
This is one thing you do not see Muggsy do too often, and that is go all the way to the hole with the shot. Normally he'll come in, throw it to one of the big guys, pitch it out to the corner.
Little guy hits the first. I talked to him before the game, and he said, I said, how do you get a behind the knee bone bruise? He said, I jumped, and when I landed, the two bones collided. He said, I got about the size of a dime bruise.
Now look at the pressure they're putting on here in the back. This is something we haven't seen. The Bulls should blow right by this.
Michael stops, free throw line inside. Tony for the slam.
Michael with a great pass. He drew double coverage. Looks like he might get that all night, but the Bulls with the hand of the ball is in the hand of Scotty, Michael, or Kukoc. They can really do something with it.
Johnson backs in against Tony. Comes up short. Well, it looked like it went in. I thought Mourning touched it, but it does drop in. So the Bulls with a 1-point lead as Michael posts up. Tries to get Hawkins off of him. MJ backs off. Baseline jump shot is good for Michael.
His first basket in a long time in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a good point. Muggsy goes down the lane, gives it off. Larry Johnson put it up, got his own tip. Comes back up inside and hits.
Larry Johnson just going strong to the boards. This is one thing that the Bulls cannot do is give up the offensive rebounding.
Scotty goes to the basket, couldn't get it, but a foul on Alonzo Mourning.
Wingate chased him all the way down the court, bumping and banging, and you're right. Alonzo Mourning picks it up. As you put pressure on Pip, you put it on Tony, put it on Michael, they're going to go right up with it. Harry's chasing him, bumping him around, then he goes on up over Zoe.
Pip hits the first. That little confrontation between Wingate and Pippen started, and now the official talking to him saying he pointed to Wingate and Pippen. Hugh Evans just did and said, knock it off. As it started at the other end, now it started at this end down here on the rebound.
Mike's on the runway. And everybody came to stop him.
So the Bulls with a 3-point lead now. Just a couple minutes into the first period. Wingate on top. Hawkins goes down, finds Alonzo Mourning. Wingate from about 19 hits, and it's a big shot for them. If he can hit that,
absolutely.
That hurts the Bulls trying to double team. Scotty goes down again, had it knocked away, and again he'll go to the free throw line. Gives us a chance to welcome our affiliate Jones Intercable and the viewers in Matson, Illinois, and for me to say hello to Chucky Feltus. Got a new heart, all the guys from the Father's Day out. Chucky, glad you're back, partner.
Oh, that's great. Happy birthday to Jim Kendrick Saturday, too. I'm glad I'm not there to be with him going around town. Pitt misses a free throw.
Scotty's second one. And I tell you, John, if he can continue to penetrate like that, it's going to cause big-time problems for Charlotte. They got to figure out a way to slow him down.
Did you notice not one of our guards brought the ball up the floor yet?
Right. I think they want to keep Muggsy away from all the chance to give the Bulls pressure.
Right.
Scotty comes down again to help and comes over to get the rebound, had it tipped away. Down the floor, Michael. And Hersey Hawkins will be called for the handshake. Series recap on the season. Both teams score about the same. Bulls shoot a little bit better. Hornets go to the line a lot more. And the three-pointers a little better for the Bulls. Crowd's a little upset. Larry Johnson and Scottie Pippen now get into a little shoving match at the other end. Tony looks down low, finds MJ. Starts to back, fades, and couldn't get it. Tony lost the rebound to Alonzo Mourning. 10-8, Bulls with the lead as Bogues brings it down the floor. Scotty comes over to double team, and that's the shot they're giving up. The three from David Wingate. He's hit two of those now, John.
He's got to take it, and he has made it. We'll see if he can. The pressure on him is such that he'll take that shot all the time.
Michael with a post up. Mourning comes over to help, and a foul, a holding call on Hersey Hawkins.
That's the second on Hersey Hawkins, and as usual, their head coach strolls down to the middle of the floor.
Yeah.
Alan Bristow, non-shooting foul, but they got 4.
So with 8:51 left in the first period, the Bulls will be in the penalty from here on out. Michael, cross court, finds Tony going to the basket, missed the dunk, got it blocked. Got hammered. Bogues brings it across the timeline. Scotty over to help out again. Larry Johnson comes in with a left hand, couldn't get it, gets his own rebound, throws that up, and he's fouled. Tony Kukoc picks up the personal foul.
That's another offensive rebound that they got back on the end. Michael goes for the steal, and he comes on in. He shoots it short, but he goes right back up over everybody, and Tony commits the foul.
Hornets lead it by a couple now, and he'll get one more.
I thought Tony got hammered on that play.
Yeah, when he went to the basket, yeah. Charlotte leads it by 3 now as the Bulls bring it across the timeline. Tony on the right side. Michael comes across, post up, spin move, and he kisses it off the glass.
4 for MJ. Quick movement again. You haven't seen a Bulls guard bring that ball up the court. Tony brought it up the last time.
Wingate pops out. Hersey Hawkins goes out to get it. Scotty comes over to help again. This time BJ came down. Mourning with the jump. Michael again with a post up, fades. This time it's off. Tony right there for the rebound. Put it up. Muggsy took it away. MJ holds on, finds BJ. BJ for a tray.
Yes, sir. Offensive rebound for the Bulls. BJ's got 2 long threes, and we tie at 15.
Wingate looking for somebody to get it to. Now Johnson posts up again. Here comes Scotty over to help. Little touch pass along Hornets for the slam.
David Wingate's been a star so far for this ball club.
Michael again posts up, gets it down there. Morning comes over to help. Tony fades out, takes the jumper. That's off. And you'd rather see Tony maybe try and create, go to the basket a little bit. Muggsy had it kicked away. They'll get a fresh 24 on the clock. On the baseline, Daryl Joyner, what's up?
All right, guys, if you're wondering about Michael Jordan shooting at the Coliseum for the first time, he came into the Coliseum at about 10 minutes to 11 this morning for a shoot-around. So Michael Jordan right now is 2 for 4 on the day. We'll see how he fares as the game goes on.
We've got an unbelievable show right after the Bulls and Hornets. We'll head back to Charlotte to hear from players in both locker rooms. Norm Van Leer reviews the game, and we'll take your phone calls all tonight on The Report.
Teamwork. It's the cornerstone of any championship season. It makes good teams great. It's what makes great teams dynasties. And it's beautiful to watch. Ambassador's fast, responsive service and Canon technology are a team you can count on. Nobody knows office technology as well as Canon. Nobody knows Canon as well as Ambassador. They work together like this. Ambassador Canon. One is a great reason to buy the other.
Today's cars and trucks are more advanced than ever, but there is a price. Their harder working engines can wreak havoc on a motor oil, breaking it down almost immediately. That's why Castrol GTX provides maximum protection against viscosity and thermal breakdown. So use Castrol, or your harder working engine could make things hard on you. Castrol GTX, engineered for greater protection against breakdown. Buy a case of Castrol GTX or Syntec and get an officially licensed NBA ball.
Oh, well, I'm the kind of light that likes to bend around. You can point me left or right, or hang me upside down, but I'm not the kind of light you have to hang on to. Just use me when you need 3 hands, but you've got only 2, cause I'm the snake light. They call me the snake light.
It's the totally flexible hands-free flashlight from Black & Decker.
Yeah, well, the snake lights from Black & Decker. We get around, 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 around.
7:02 left first period. Hornets lead the Bulls 17-15, John.
Well, there's Phil Jackson talking to his troops. We've had a good game here. 7:02 to go. The Hornets, you got to get through that emotional burst at the beginning. The Bulls seem to have done that now, so we'll see if they settle back and play.
Early on, both teams have taken 10 shots. Charlotte has made 1 more. As Muggsy Bogues takes it on the inbounds pass. Lonzo Mourning goes down low. Hersey Hawkins will get a single screen. Mourning will take the 16-footer.
They may try to do that to open up. Now he's taken 2 long shots.
Scotty started to penetrate, now gets it away, goes down to Tony. With Larry Johnson on him, back to Michael. Shot clock at 10 as MJ looks to make a move. Comes inside, goes to the bucket, couldn't get it. Will and Alonzo Mourning. Loose ball and a jump ball.
And Mike looked like he got hammered again going to the hole, so no freebies here in the playoffs. Watch me go up here, take it to the hoop, and
Alonzo Mourning was trying to draw the charge on MJ.
All right, watch Muggsy breaking out quick. Fast break again, off the tip.
Johnson will take it back there. 19-15, Hornets with the lead. Coming up on the halfway point of the first period. Hersey Hawkins tries to get open again. What they want to do is go down low and see what's there, and he threw it away. And finally, BJ is going to bring it up for the first time. There's Scott Burrell, injured Charlotte Hornet, a big part of their defensive effort. And a foul. Muggsy Bogues got him with a hand check. Well, BJ will get a couple free throws. Johnny, with 6:04 left in the quarter, that's a big deal for the Bulls.
It is. Of course, the tension gets a little tighter. The Bulls have been taking it to the basket real good and have come out of it now here at the 6:04 mark, shooting free throw. BJ with 2 shots from the field. He's got 6 points. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Pretty good average, I would say, as the kid now with 7.
Nobody really talked about B.J. Armstrong. They talked about stopping Michael and Pippen, and then the next was Tony. The kid gets open. They want to double with his man. They'll make him pay all night.
And it's a 2-point Charlotte lead now as Bogues will bring it across the timeline, gives it back to Larry Johnson. A little point forward now. Muggsy Bogues may go over and set a screen. Now he pops out. One of the plays they have is he'll go over and set a screen for Mourning. Outside, and a reach foul called against the Bulls. Who's it on? Scotty. Reached in as Larry Johnson gets it down low. BJ comes across. Alonzo for a 3. Larry Johnson over the back.
Oh, no. Oh, come on.
Joe DeRosa called in on Tony Kukoc. Larry Johnson came over
right over his back. Tony's blocking the man out. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Corey Blunt gets up. Here comes Robert Parrish again. Now, they've talked about going with a big lineup, and that's what they're going to do. Robert Parrish will come in now, and Hersey Hawkins leaves, and they're going to go with a very big lineup here with Charlotte. As soon as Corey Blunt got off the bench,
you better get out and run on this team.
Bogues gets it right back. Mourning with a post up. Will Perdue trying to deny. Mourning. Rolls it in. Boy, they seem like friendly rims. 21-17 now. Michael had it knocked away. Good defense by David Wingate. Bogues wanted to get it inside to Larry Johnson. Scotty trying to cut him off and deny the ball, and Scotty's done a good job of that. Now the lob inside. Johnson gets the roll again. And it's 23-17 in favor of Charlotte. Phil wants a timeout. 4:59 left in the first, and the Hornets have the lead.
Hello, this is John. Calling from Ameritech.
Oh, darling, are you?
We know some people confuse us with AT&T.
Oh, darling, do you?
We want everyone to know we're separate companies.
So do I.
Because communications are changing fast, and we want to avoid confusion.
So do I.
We're sorry our phone books are so heavy.
Of course, I forgive you. Johnny.
Ameritech, your link to better communication.
Sports Channel is trying to ruin your life. See, they're going to give one person 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next season. It's a contest. I wouldn't do it. Plus, they want to give you a brand new car for a whole year just to drive around.
Courtesy of the Gleason Automotive Group.
That's over 250 games. You won't have time to do anything else. Your whole life will be shot. I would not do that.
There's only one, Bob Rohrman.
Hey, Bob, Schaumburg Honda Automobiles just won an award.
This one?
Not that one.
This one?
Not that one either.
Oh, this one? The Honda Master of Total Satisfaction Award? Hundreds of dealers won it, but only a precious few earn it for total customer satisfaction and service. And how did we earn it? One customer at a time.
Schaumburg Honda Automobiles, 8 blocks west of the Woodfield Mall on Gulf Road.
Bulls, Hawks, Sox, Sports Channel, what fans want.
For the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise, visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the Chicagoland Carson Peary Scott stores. 4:59 left first period. Hornets lead at 23-17, and Johnny, good battle going on.
Yeah, down low. Now look at this. Pip is fronting him. Now you can't get the entry on the side. You've got to go to the middle. Now Larry gets him on his hip. The entry comes from the top, and then you've got just a little fake and a layup underneath, and good work on getting the ball down low.
Charlotte's doing the job. 12-4. Luke Longley, Bill Winnington. Now the Bulls counter. How about this? Longley, Winnington are both in. Now the Bulls have done this all year at times, Johnny, or at least in the second half of the year. I don't know how much Charlotte has done this.
Yeah, we'll see if Alonzo Mourning can go and help out and be the rover. I don't think so with Billy out there on the baseline.
Pip with it on the right side. On top, BJ. Winnington pops out. Now Mourning's got to come out and stay with him. Michael with a long deuce. Rattles in. MJ with 8 points now. And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. Robert Parrish posting up. Gets it down there with Winnington on him. Starts to back in, and a foul called on Bill Winnington with, they say, both hands in his back.
That's the one thing that you can't do on the cheap. He does not like to go to the middle that much. He'll take it dribbled, but then he likes that high fadeaway going to the baseline. And the Bulls are in foul trouble now themselves, so they put Robert Parrish to the line. They want Wingate out of here. He's bleeding, so they've got to get him out of the game, or they got a bandage up over his sleeve, or what will they decide here?
So they put he's got a little wristband on there, but he's got to take the wristband off. You can see the blood on his shorts. Just down a little bit lower. See, there's the blood on his shorts.
Del Curry gets the call here, and this is the guy we were talking about, Del Curry.
Boy, he can kill you, can't he? They tried to put that little thing on there, the wristband on there, before anybody could see it.
Yeah, that was just to cover it. It wasn't to stop it.
Right. Oh, yeah. They want to keep him in the game. Chiefs got some playoff time, hasn't he, Jen?
Yes, sir.
178 games, about 16 points, 10 rebounds. Mourning came over the back. It's out of bounds. Bulls ball.
All right, get down the court, guys, the big guys.
24-19 Hornets with the lead. 4.5 remains. Luke posting up with Parrish on him. Luke spins. They're rolling hook, and it just wouldn't fall down. He practiced that a lot before the game, and it was going in. Muggsy Bogues with it on the wing. Parrish out high to set the screen roll. Curry turns and looks. Johnson with Scotty on him. Luke over to help. Mourning makes the move. Walk. Throws it up short. Got his own rebound. In the lane. Runs into Luke.
Our centers cannot play defense like this. They go wherever they want to. 2 fouls in a row now. Alonzo Mourning got the ball back. They've got to pick up the intensity on this. Now here's a shot missed. Nobody blocks out. They go there. Now he comes in, makes a charge, jumps in the pile. Luke held his ground well, but he got the ball back and was able to really challenge him.
Johnny, the offensive rebounds have been a big story here in the first period.
I mean, you had him taking a real bad shot. Now you've got to make sure you get that rebound.
Well, he took another bad shot.
There you go.
MJ with Del Curry on him as Luke comes up high. Michael starts to go. Got him in the air. Off the glass. Nope. Luke tipped it again. Winnington trying to get it. Has it. Put it in.
Nice job of getting back even. Bill Winnington fighting on the boards.
And it's a 5-point Charlotte lead. BJ cuts him off very well. Del Curry with a baseline.
You hate to see him get off that quick, but that's what he does.
Michael with the fadeaway jumper. And a long deuce for Michael Jordan. 29-23. It's going into a scoring affair now, John.
Yep.
Johnson wants to set that high screen, and what he really does, instead of rolling to the basket, he kind of fades out and tries to set this screen for Curry. Bogues. They really want to go to Johnson, and Scotty's making it tough. BJ to help. Muggsy Bogues for a long deuce. And Scotty right there, lost it, trying to get it back, does. BJ in the corner had to go high to get it. Michael with Muggsy on him. Look at this. They want to clear out. Parrish is illegal. Parrish is illegal. Now he gets out. And Muggsy, foul call?
Illegal. Illegal defense. You're right. You call it.
Well, finally they did. Yeah.
Now, Muggsy said, get out. Everybody get out. They did. They don't adjust. Muggsy reaching in here. Now he's going to go for the shot. Looks like he gets fouled here, but Rosa says they already call it. So Zoe Morning leaves as Michael goes up for the shot, but the call was already made. Michael says, good call.
Kenny Gaddison is checked in. Bulls go with the curl, down low. Luke turns and looks. Bill Winnington baseline jump shot, and Bill's got a couple buckets.
Yes, sir. You better get out to guard him.
He makes it so tough for a center to try and go block shots.
Yep.
Curry. Pops out. Del Curry with a long jumper, and Luke right there. Bulls do a good job with that. They'll be in good shape.
Yes, sir. Now the big centers have been right up there.
Michael on top, wants a three.
Michael has ended up the regular season shooting right at the 50% mark. He loves that short three.
11 for Michael, and Charlotte now leads by just one. Bulls on a 6-0 run as Johnson gets it out to Gaddison. He'll take a 15-footer. Oh. Boy, you love that. Parrish fought for it. Scotty pulled it away. He's got BJ down in the corner. Michael on the opposite side. MJ really wants it.
Yep.
Has it. Here's another three from Michael. And a rebound finally pulled down by Del Curry. All the way down the floor, Michael was calling for the basketball. Gaddison gives it back. Del Curry wants a three now. And the Bulls get lucky. Parrish fouled as he was going up. And we'll see who the foul is called on. Looked like Scotty got him.
Pip's second on this, so Phil comes down. He said, I see Parrish go up here and get inside. He gets it. He and Scotty go in a little bit of a pushing match. Michael goes up, but the Chief gets it. Yep. One on each side, I guess, for the
And
foul.
now Tony Kukoc gets up. He'll have to come in for Scotty. And boy, Pip has had a good first quarter.
Yeah. Darren Hancock getting ready to come in. The Chief misses the first free throw. That was amazing. He shot.
We'll talk about that in a second. Sports Channel going to give one person 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next year. Over 250 games. You won't have time for much else. Are you fan enough to win? Watch the Sports Channel report for details. Free throw goes in. What were we going to say, John?
Chief was shooting a free throw, and there's 2 guys coming in, 2 guys leaving. They gave him the ball. He missed it. I mean, there was all kinds of entries. Nobody was calm at the court. He made the second one.
Luke posts up with Parrish on him. Longley starts to spin, goes for the basket, lost it. Gaddison with a rebound. Bogues accelerates down the floor, gives it back. Gaddison in the lane, fakes 3 seconds or a walk. Okay, traveling.
.39-3. Michael looks over the bench. He says, what do you want a 2 for? And that would mean he'll come down and pump it in right away. Throw it, BJ.
Needed timeout. See the Bulls take a full, and then they want a 20-second timeout, and Phil just rips.
Well, Tony got hammered across the ear. He can hardly hear, but he's going to hear an earful. The left one, you can see how red it is. He had an elbow across there, and there you see him getting up to rub it. I don't think anybody saw him really get cranked, and wasn't thinking about coming back as the outlet man. So those little sidebars that Tony and Phil have sometimes are.
That's the way it goes. Johnny, you and I before the ballgame were talking about how soft the rims seem here, and I guess what you end up looking at the rim. There's a seal on the bottom of the rim. You're going to have to look at this for a second. See the lighter orange on the right side there. Now, as we're going to get a little closer, we believe, Johnny, that they're supposed to be sealed.
Yeah, but that's been opened some way, and you're not supposed to do that unless you have the guy from the company, from the league, and the whole deal. So we'll find out tomorrow if that was what that effect has.
Michael stops, long three. Winnington will try and track it down in the corner and couldn't do it.
They just wanted to get a 2-in shot, so.
Wanted the 2 for 1, right. 30-28, Charlotte with the lead. About 4.5 seconds difference, shot clock and game clock. MJ 5 of 11 from the field with 11 points, and Steve Kerr gets set to check in. If there's a stoppage in play, they'll want him for offense. Winnington goes over to try and force the action. Del Curry fakes the baseline jumper. He'll take it now. And rebound tapped out. Michael's got it with 3 seconds. Down the floor. Tony, 1 second. Stops. It's a 3.
Hey, yes! Tony! The dagger to Waiters. Back look on the good side of Phil in a hurry.
All right. We played one period, and the Bulls come back to take the lead by a point over Charlotte. Well, the two teams shot it about the same. Bulls doing a little bit better job from long range three-point land. And how about the backcourt points for the Bulls? 19-2 over the Hornets.
Well, it's obvious an inside game with their big men, and the Bulls rattling from the outside. And take a look at the spotlight.
Our Sharp UCAM spotlight player, Larry Johnson, with 8 points. And Larry and Scotty posting up here. And he does a nice job of getting this position, John, and waiting for the pass to come to him. Johnson gets it inside. Doesn't go up real strong, but still gets the basket. And that's what's most important to him. As the team from Rocky gets rolling. Johnny, Phil Jackson came with Bill Winnington and Luke Longley. And I think that duo really kind of slowed Charlotte down just a little bit.
Well, it might have told you something when you found out that Dickie Simpkins was not on the playoff roster coming in, that Phil has the faith in Bill Winnington to fill that 5 spot a little bit with Tony and Dick and Corey.
Greg Sutton comes in. Winnington looking for Michael coming across. He's got it out high, lost it, tried to tip it, and Tony Kukoc picks it up. Well, this is where you'd like to see Tony make something happen. 6 on the shot clock. Michael's got to do it. Stops, fades from 18. That's very short. And Robert Parrish with a rebound. Bulls lead it by 1. Gaddison, Mourning, Curry, Sutton, and Parrish. Sutton. Now they go across at the screen for Alonzo Mourning. Mourning rolls inside. Bill Winnington came over to give help, and Mourning kind of got cut off.
Get ready for the bullet pass, guys.
There it is. Winnington turnaround jumper just wouldn't go in. Luke knocked away and out of bounds. Tyrell Joyner, what happened in the first quarter?
Well, guys, Phil Jackson was very unhappy with the first part of the first quarter, the way the Bills were playing, but the way the team ended up in the first quarter, right now only down 1, he was much happier with the way the team ended up. Back to Tom and Johnny.
MJ splits the defenders, lost it. Del Curry will be called for the reach in. Nope, Robert Parrish. Parrish called for the push. Pete Myers will get up off the bench. Tony's still working on that here.
Phil complained about the buzzing sound in here. The Bulls have seemed to play through that, didn't they, Tom, at the beginning? Yeah. They got the crowd.
Took them out.
Yeah,
took the crowd out. Pete Myers comes in as Michael will get a rest.
Now you can't double. You cannot double with Steve Kerr as the shooter here.
Luke. Lee just dropped that pivot foot just a little bit.
The one thing you do not need when Michael's on the bench to turn the ball over, you must get at least a shot at the ball.
Sutton will bring it up. He has a habit, Johnny, of bringing it up, kind of turn around, and he'll back in a little bit when he gets some pressure out high. Curry looking for Mourning, now coming across, has it. Mourning loves to come to the middle. Now fades away, left-handed hook, and he's not as good there, but Robert Parrish again gets the offensive rebound. Winnington went away to help, and Parrish was alone. Sutton moves inside, gives it back. Robert Parrish with the jumper off. Gaddison tapped it out of bounds, and it'll be Bulls ball. (31-30). Nobody scored in about a minute and a half here in the second period. Larry Johnson gets set to check back in.
Get it up now, Pete.
Hornets have missed their last 6 attempts from the field. Tony makes the move, kicks it out to the corner to Pete Myers.
It's jammed in the center. Get something going.
Luke spins, gives it back.
Going.
Tony, baseline jump shot from out there. Couldn't buy it. Winnington with a rebound, and he got fouled.
And Zoe or Gaddison, one of the two. Bill with a good job rebounding.
Coming up Sunday night on the Sports Channel Report, Tyrell Joyner will be here in Charlotte for complete post-game coverage from Game 2, including locker room interviews. The latest, Ron Rivera on the Bears draft picks with Coach Dave Wanstead. Sunday night at 10 on the Sports Channel Report, best place for Bulls coverage in the playoffs. We'll take a break.
Jerry always has been a very good boy.
The Cavalier comes standard with four-wheel anti-lock braking system.
Used to work always on the bikes.
Dual airbag safety system inside the vehicle.
Then when he grew up, he was working on the cars.
14-inch standard steel-belted radial tires.
When you like what you do, you're going to be excellent.
These are 5-mile-per-hour safety bumpers.
From what I understand, he is good.
Pretty much the cars sell themselves.
That's what he's telling me anyway, you know.
You know the color of an Irish setter? Well, I need that color, but more red. And make it really bright.
E equals MC squared.
That would be red 109.
True Value. No matter what color paint you need, we'll help you find the perfect match. And right now, you can find our True Test Easy Care paint for $10.98 or our Easy Color paint for $7.98.
Hey, it's true. Help is just around the corner.
Money laundering, gun running, extortion.
These people have a single goal in mind, and that's to make money.
They've terrorized the streets of Moscow. Now they're coming to Chicago in the suburbs.
They are perpetrating some very sophisticated crimes at this point.
They're ruthless, and the feds want to stop them in their tracks.
The situation is getting worse.
In a Channel 7 investigation, Chuck Gowdy takes you inside the Moscow mob, Chicago's secret syndicate, Tuesday at 10.
Sign up for the Miller Genuine Draft Shoot the Bull 3-on-3 Classic coming this summer to Chicago's Grant Park. Sponsored in part by the Chicago Tribune, Coca-Cola, Sport Mart, and Salem Sportswear. Call 312-455-4000 for more information.
And welcome back to the Coliseum with the Bulls trailing 31-30. Alonzo Mourning with his second foul on the night. We all know Alonzo, a very inspirational and emotional guy. He's over here joining with the Chicago Bulls, having some lip with a couple of the players. We'll see what that happens later on in the contest. Back over to Tom and Johnny.
Well, the Bulls ought to go right at him now. He's got 2 fouls, and that's just what they do. Luke Longley takes it and throws it right in immediately. Tony Kukoc, Scottie Pippen back in. Bill Wennington sits down. Pete comes over to help out on Sutton. Del Curry. And Pete back there on him. Now they throw it away. Pete Myers, Johnny, came in that possession, changed twice, and really helped out defensively.
Yes, he did. Made Del Curry a passer instead of a shooter, and I like his odds better.
Oh.
When he's looking at the hoop.
We'll take him passing any day. Tony pops out, turns to look for Luke. Tony spins, gets it to Luke. He'll take the fadeaway jumper. That's a little short. And Gaddison gets it out to Sutton now. Sutton with a 3. Short, and Steve Kerr right there down the floor finds Scotty. Luke's running hard now. Gets it to him. Luke got fouled by Kenny Gaddison, and he'll go to the line. Johnny, when a big guy runs the floor, it just seems like good things continue to happen.
Yeah, they haven't scored here. 9:09, and the Hornets haven't scored. The Bulls putting up numbers slowly, but here comes Pip down. He sees Luke coming in, and Gaddison comes behind him and whacks him, makes him shoot 2 free throws.
During the second, Bulls are 1 of 5. You mentioned Charlotte hadn't put up a bucket yet. They're 0 for 4. See Luke's numbers against the Hornets. And it's a 5-point Bulls lead now. Curry gets it over to Larry Johnson. And nobody's got Johnson.
He'll want that 3, that long 3.
Kenny Gaddison with a rebound. Just lost the ball. Tony tips it out loose, and finally Greg Sutton will get it. Bulls got to get set on who's got who, and now I think they are. Curry will pop out. They'll want Larry Johnson down low with Scotty on him. Tony over to help. Mourning for a 3.
He knocked the 3 in. I hope he gets real comfortable out there.
So their first score is an Alonzo Mourning 3-pointer.
But their score comes off an offensive rebound.
Tony got fouled, and he'll go to the free throw line. Gaddison picks up the foul, and Percy Hawkins will check back in. Del Curry will check out.
It's a 4th team foul. The Bulls do not have a team foul.
Same thing as the first quarter, John.
Right. Michael getting a nice little rest here.
And the teams come out to a little.
Maybe the end of that.
Phil heard you.
Phil might have heard me say, what do you mean he's not in the game?
MJ comes in, and Pete Myers leaves, and Pete did a nice job for the Bulls.
Yes, he did.
You may not see what he did in the box score, but he made things happen, and Phil Jackson told him the same thing. Sutton will bring it up now. Muggsy Bogues with that bruised back of his knee has been out for a while as Johnson wants to post up, gets it down there.
Morning went to drive on his next play.
Tony almost knocked it away. He walked.
Oh, Lord.
Throws it inside, and Luke comes away with it. I think 3 steps might be in his contract. I don't know because he didn't get called for it.
Did he say may I?
He might have. MJ.
Nobody here. Nobody home.
Johnson over to help. Scotty can hit the 3, but didn't take it. Back to Michael. He's triple teamed, and he walked. Well, see, when he came back, they changed his contract and took that 2 steps out of Michael.
Michael got called for traveling, and that big guy just ran from half court on down. What were they thinking he was doing?
To the turnover situation, about the same. Scotty comes out. Corey Blunt comes in. Hawkins with Michael on him. Morning goes over to set a screen for Larry Johnson, who wants to post up with Corey on him. He'll run right over Corey. Inside Morning for the slam.
What a great game he's off to here with 15 points.
36-35, Bulls with the lead. Now they've switched. Michael with it on the outside, a long 2 for Michael, and it bounces in. 13 for Michael. Alonzo Mourning has picked up Corey Blunt, and Kenny Gaddison has Luke Longley. That's the defensive switch that they just made last time. Gaddison will go away. Help. Larry Johnson just right there, posts up with Corey on him. Luke to help. 5 on the shot clock and
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
Everybody trying to get in there, so we're going to take a timeout here, Tommy.
6:52 left first half, and the Bulls lead the Hornets by 3.
Sports Channel is trying to ruin your life. See, they're going to give one person 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next season. It's a contest.
I wouldn't do it.
Plus, they want to give you a brand new car for a whole year just to drive around.
Courtesy of the Gleason Automotive Group.
That's over 250 games. You won't have time to do anything else. Your whole life will be shot. I would not do that.
Whether you get Ameritech Cellular to help your family feel safer,
take 94 east, then go about 5 miles to the next exit,
to get more done,
Traffic's backed up for miles,
or just to make life easier.
Better pick up something for dinner, honey.
Here's the best reason of all. Call 1-800-MOBILE-1 to sign up and get an NEC portable phone and 50 minutes of airtime each month for less than $1 a day. Ameritech, your link to better communication.
They're a couple of bad boys from Chicago. Young gang members with arrest records long enough to put them behind bars. So what are they doing thousands of miles away on a wagon train in Texas? Tonight on the Channel 5 News at 10, Robin George reports on a controversial program for juvenile offenders. Can time on the range instead of time in jail really steer these teens away from a life of crime? See what you think tonight at 10 on the Channel 5 News, Chicago's best news.
Bulls basketball playoff coverage is brought to you in part by Old Spice High Endurance Deodorant and Alcohol-Free Sensitive Aftershave, and by Channel 5 News, Chicago's best news.
We're back with Scotty Burrell of the Charlotte Hornets. Scotty, obviously very frustrating. The Achilles heel is keeping you out of the playoffs.
It definitely is frustrating. I mean, but now I'm here, roll my team on, hopefully get them up with 3 victories in the first series and get a win here.
Obviously, the key seems to be you guys are going inside to the big man to combat the Bulls' big man. Is that the objective?
Yeah, definitely. I think, I think they match up evenly on the outside. So I think down low we have an advantage against them, and that's what we're going to try to do, go down low and get to meet the baskets.
All right, Scotty, thank you very much, and get well soon, okay? All right, back over to Tom and Johnny.
All right, thanks, DJ. Nice job as Michael threw it away. Here comes Muggsy with Hersey Hawkins. Hawkins hangs and puts it in. This is what, I tell you, what they used to do, John, was they like to run. They've become more of a half-court team this year. But when they come out and trap and get things moving, they're still a pretty good ball club. Luke turns and looks and throws it away.
Bulls are getting too knowledge-bound now, it looks a little bit. On their passes, they're not ready. Pip's going to come right back in, and here comes BJ and Will reporting, and Muggsy brings it up slow, and they will go down low to LJ.
I Johnson pops out. He'll take the one-on-one move. Long jumper against Corey. Rebound tapped, and Tony sneaks in and pulls it away. 38-37, Bulls with the lead. Steve Kerr stops now and slows it down. Tony posts up. He wanted it down there in the post up. Backs in, gives it back to Luke for a 16-footer. And he knew that was good. Luke was running away as soon as he let it go.
He's got 15 points out of Alonzo Mourning, but I'll tell you what, our centers have done a good job. They've got 10 points now, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, Wennington and Luke.
Muggsy gives it back. Alonzo Mourning fades out. He'll take a long deuce. Gaddison right there for the rebound, but wait a minute, we got a foul call. John, when you get him out there shooting, you got to block out. You have to stop them.
You got to come up with that ball. That one was around the ring and flew out. Here comes your major substitutions. There's the shot. Underneath. Bulls don't get it. Kenny Gaddison comes in, and what was the foul on Luke, or was it on Corey?
I think it was on Luke. Will Perdue, Alonzo Mourning doing a little fighting now. Out to Larry Johnson. He'll take the 3. And Will Perdue right there. Gets it out to MJ. Look down the floor. Wanted Scotty. Gaddison comes up to bother Tony. Inside, Will Perdue with the jump hook. Got to be goaltending. Oh, my. Bounce pass. Hersey Hawkins lays it in.
Boy, they come off the run. Beautifully done. Hawkins was shut out in the first quarter. He's got 2 layups. And Phil working him hard. They thought that was a goaltend.
Coach is Michael trying to post up. MJ still wants it over there. Tony with 9 on the shot clock gives it back to Scotty. Pip fell down. Loose ball. Charlotte comes up with it. Gaddison ahead to Johnson. Bogues inside. Gaddison for the slam.
They've got the Bulls reeling on their heels, and their offense will just go on to sleep. Hornets by 1.
And Phil wants a timeout. 4:07 left in the first half, and the Hornets have taken the lead back over the Bulls.
The Clean Machine from Coleman PowerMate does such a great job cleaning cars and decks and grills, you may find yourself testing its power on all sorts of things. The Clean Machine from Coleman.
Sport Mart has the low price.
Low price?
The low price on everything you're looking for. Like Reebok cross-training shoes. The Arsenal Mid is a Frank Thomas preseason baseball training shoe featuring a rugged turf outsole and Hexalite cushioning in the heel for extra comfort. Sport Mart has the low price on Reebok so often
that we confidently offer you double the difference back if you find it for less somewhere else.
For the last word on the low price, it's Sport Mart.
You'll find what you're looking for in Sport Mart.
Bulls, Hawks, Sounds. Sports Channel. What fans want.
Bulls fans, stop by any Chicagoland Venture store and pick up your free Bulls bumper sticker.
Johnny, the team of Ambassador Office Equipment in Cannon would like to present another great teamwork moment. Here, Charlotte gets the steal. Gaddison, not a good ball handler, gets it to Johnson. Back to Muggsy Bogues, looks for the open man. Great teamwork by the Charlotte Hornets as they, just about everybody involved in the play. It pumps this ball club up, and that's what teamwork is all about.
Well, the Bulls got all irate a minute ago on a shot by Will Perdue, who went to the basket and gets the ball blocked, and they thought it was a goaltend on the play. He goes to the middle, puts it up. Only 11 points scored by the Hornets in this quarter with 4:07 and 10 by the Bulls, so both of them have gone back in the mud after 31-30 first quarter.
And look at the offensive rebound. Charlotte 10-3 over the Bulls. Scotty to BJ, who wanted to post up. Gaddison comes over to help. On top, Michael gets it to Tony in the corner. Shot clock at 5, at 4. Down low, Will. Shot clock
doesn't know.
At 1. He takes the jumper off, and the rebound pulled down by Charlotte. Bulls doing a lot of standing offensively now. Now for Gaddison in the slam.
Well, I'll tell you, they've looked as sharp as they've looked all game, and they've got the Bulls running backwards. The Bulls offense is just flat gone here in the second quarter.
BJ finds Will. Gets it back to the kid. Top of the circle jumper, and that's what the Bulls were missing, was that outside threat. Got to open it back up a little bit, and BJ's done that. 10 points for the kid now as the Hornets lead it by a single digit with 3:15 remaining. Morning jumper may have been partially blocked by Tony. Gets it out. BJ had to wait on it. Now gets it over to Michael.
And a foul. Yes, sir. Was Muggsy the last one to get him, or was it Muggsy? Talk about good teamwork. Will got the rebound out. It looked like he pulled the trigger a little bit on the pass. Then BJ's got it. Here Michael takes it on in, makes the basket, and draws the foul. Here's the over the top for Gaddison. Boom, nice work. Michael the first time to the line, connects on that. 16 in the game.
2-point Bulls lead now, coming up on 3 minutes left here in the first half as Muggsy has it. Scotty way down low against Larry Johnson. Johnson looking for Alonzo Mourning. Lobs it in there. BJ comes over to help. Larry Johnson takes the three, and Scotty got it.
No shot. No shot. Bristow all over his case. Larry Johnson trying to make the right move. Pip with his third foul. It would have been 3 free throws.
And Judd Bushler will be up off the bench for the Bulls.
Bushy with his first playoff minutes here for the Chicago Bulls.
There's the foul. Now they get a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Talking to Judd before the game. He's really excited about his first playoff minutes. Percy Hawkins goes to the basket, and Michael just took it away. He's one-on-one with Muggsy. Alonzo Mourning goes back to help. Michael backs in, back to BJ for a three. Short, and Muggsy with a rebound, lost it, and finally they'll get it back. 2:25 remains, first half. Bulls lead the Hornets 45-43.
They want Bushy now. You get Bushy down low on Larry, and right away they call it. But the Bulls are not in foul trouble as at this stage. Third team foul, first on Bushler. Talk about a happy camper being on the playoff roster. He certainly is, huh?
He was so excited. Hawkins bounces it down low. Johnson spins on the baseline. Triple team. Hawkins with a leap and leaner got his own rebound, and a foul called inside.
Hit the ball out of there. Hit it. Do something to it. Don't stand there and let him get in. Now Luke's going to come back in. There's the shot. Hawkins, an outstanding free throw shooter.
So Hawkins with a chance to tie it up. 2 minutes 6 seconds left in the first half. We got Bulls playoff action going on right now. And Sports Channel opens up its scrapbook for a 19-hour marathon of Blackhawks playoff hockey. Starts next Friday night at 10:30. Some of the best moments in Hawks history. The 85 division finals, the 92 winning streak, that thrilling 94 quarterfinals. Sports Channel scrapbook, Blackhawk playoffs, and the only place for complete Blackhawk playoff coverage, that's Sports Channel.
Hershey makes the first one. Out of Chicago high school system. Played down in Peoria. Bradley.
And they'll come out with full court pressure now. We're tied at 45, and you'll hear the 2-minute call here right about now as MJ will bring it across the timeline. Del Curry up off the bench. I'd see them go one more time at Alonzo Mourning. Go right at him. Michael stops from 16 and hits again. 18 from Michael, and it's a 2-point Bulls lead. Minute 40 left in the half. Wingate looking for Larry Johnson, who's got Corey Blunt on him. There's the lob for Johnson, and wait a minute, a foul called, and Corey raises his hand. The rest of the Eastern Conference, of course, Sunday, Bulls will be right here again. Then Tuesday, and if necessary, Thursday and Sunday. And, of course, you got Tuesday and Thursday back right here on Sports Channel. Robert Parrish wants to check back in as Johnson's free throw is good.
After Morning will sit down. He's got a couple of fouls. They don't want to pick up another one here at this stage.
As I said, I'd really like to have seen them run another play or two right at him, just to see how he'd react. Johnson's second. And we're tied again at 47 with a minute and a half remaining. BJ brings it across the timeline. Luke up high, gives it right back. BJ as Parrish shows some help. Now BJ trying to back in. Continues to back. Some help across. And a tough pass from Luke.
Tough interior pass.
Still tied at 47 with a minute 10 left in the half. Wingate finds Del Curry. Larry Johnson gets it down low. Michael comes over to help Johnson with the fadeaway, and he almost missed everything. Tied at 47 with under a minute remaining. Michael stops and thought I heard a whistle.
Yeah, I did.
Foul on David Wingate.
Well, that could be a phantom foul that time. I didn't really see that, but
Michael just looks over at him and kind of rolled his eyes.
He might have got him. He might have got him before the shot.
Right.
We were looking at the shot, but it's a two-shot foul anyway. So
this year, of course, it's been talked about a lot on the road. MJ shooting very well, about 55% at home, just 21 points and 40% from the three-point range. Pretty good long distance. 8 of 15 tonight. 19 points now for Michael to make it 20 points for Michael. As the Bulls lead at 49-47. Steve Kerr gets up off the bench. Bogues finds Del Curry with Bushler on him. Got Judd in the air and hits it. Johnny, you got to respect that from him because he can go up in a heartbeat.
But you're not going to block his shot. You keep your hand up and get in front. Don't be leaping off your feet. Just stay down in front of him if you can.
Michael stops, rises, and hits again.
Oh, man, 22, and that time it looked a little flatter, that shot, but he loves it straight on the basket. They wanted a 2-for-1, and they should get it here.
About 4.5 seconds difference. Bogues. With a shot clock in the lower left-hand corner. Johnson out high as Corey comes over to force the action a little bit. Now he's got to go back down and guard Larry Johnson. Shot clock at 3, at 2, at 1. Johnson throws it up at the buzzer. Luke looking for the open man. It's Michael. He's got to let fly from there, net short. Well, Reds, we have played one half of basketball here at the Hive in Charlotte, and the Chicago Bulls lead the Charlotte Hornets in Game 1 of our NBA playoff series. 51-49. Now let's go back to the studio. Once again, here's Steve Cashel.
And welcome back to the Coliseum with the Bulls leading 51-49. I had a chance to talk to assistant coach Jim Clemens to ask what do the Bulls have to do in the second half to win this ball game. He says we've got to protect the boards offensively and defensively. Right now in the first half, the Charlotte Hornets outboarded the Bulls 22-17. So the Bulls have to do a much better job. Back over to Tom and Johnny.
All right, nice job, DJ, talking to Jimmy. And leading scorers for the first half, Michael Jordan with 22, BJ had 10. Tony Kukoc and Luke Longley with 6 each for the Hornets. Morning with 15, Johnson had 10, and Hersey Hawkins had 6 points. First half stats now. The Bulls shoot it pretty well. Free throws about the same. Three-pointers just about the same. Key stat here is offensive rebounds. 11 offensive rebounds for the Charlotte Hornets, including 7 of those off the bench. And Charlotte did a nice job inside as well as we're rolling here in the second half.
Well, the Bulls have to get Scotty into the offense, and they do in a big way. He didn't take a shot in the first half. He starts out with a power dunk. He went 16 minutes without a shot. Boy.
Bogues now gives it back on top, and they'll reset. Alonzo Mourning wants it down low. Still trying to post up with 8 on the shot clock. Tony comes over to help. Still looking for somebody to get open. Shot clock at 3, at 2. Hawkins inside with a reverse layup.
How did he find a hole to get in there and put that ball up?
And the Bulls lead is back to 2. Michael goes down to post up. On top it's BJ with Will. Will down on the baseline. Put it up, couldn't get it. Rebound pulled down by Larry Johnson. Out to Muggsy. And Larry Johnson with the post-up move. And you can fade away with that little hook. That's tough to stop. Scotty brings it down length of the floor, now slows it down. To the corner, Pip fakes the shot, comes inside, and an offensive foul on Scotty.
Boy, Scotty hasn't got a call today. He had 3 fouls in the first. That's an offensive foul on him as he comes down the baseline. Looked like he moved that right leg out, but Judd Bushler gets a call. Pip will have to sit down. So now a tough job for Judd Bushler trying to defend against Larry Johnson down low.
Judd's done a nice job all year of whatever the coaches have called on him to do, but this is a big job. Shot clock at 13. They're trying to get into their offense. Mourning double team, basically triple team, goes baseline, fadeaway jumper, and Michael right there just wanted that rebound more than anybody else. Here he comes. He's got BJ on the left side. Brings it that way, now slows it down. MJ, and there's a hand check foul. No shot, they say, Hugh Evans. Hand check foul.
Wingate's third.
And Alonzo Mourning hollering at Percy Hawkins.
They get a little nervous, don't they, when Michael gets that ball around the free throw line.
Tony sees Michael posting up. MJ pops out with Hawkins on him. Spins baseline. MJ from there. Nope. Will with the rebound. Kicks it out. Nice job by Will. Tony draws the defenders. Takes it to the basket. A big move by Tony. Johnny, when he goes to the basket and makes things happen, this is a much different team.
Absolutely. He attacks. He did that the other day with Charlotte and Chicago when they tried to put Wingate and Hersey Hawkins on him. He just went after him.
Larry Johnson with a post-up. Tony comes over to help. Wingate with a long deuce, and he hits that. They've hit their outside shots, and they've rebounded offensively very well. 2 things that they have not done some of the season. BJ, as Tony comes across for the help. Tony hits it over to Michael. MJ double team with 4 on the clock. Finds Tony, and it blocked away. And they pick it up. Bogues bounces it, and Judd Bushler will pick up the foul. There's David Wingate will go to the line.
There's the block shot underneath. Other end, they go down, and Judd Bushler comes in and drops the foul on him.
BJ looks down at Tony and says, got a block out. And David Wingate gets a couple. We're tied at 55 now. 3 minutes gone here in the third period. We're at the Charlotte Coliseum. Along with my partner, Johnny Red Kerr, I'm Tom Dortch, Jim Angio, our producer-director. As Wingate hits that, let's see if Charlotte comes out with pressure again. They do. It's been just token, and that's all it is here. Michael goes by Hersey Hawkins, then slows it down. Will up high to set the screen, but MJ didn't want to use it. Bushler bounces it down to Michael. He's one-on-one. Stops, fades. Michael, nope. Will tapped it. Tony got it, puts it up, had it blocked. Will got it again. Fakes, put this one up, and Muggsy Bogues will pick up the foul. Bogues got him on the arm.
The Bulls keep it alive. They don't actually get a score out of it so far, but that's the third one on Muggsy. Michael's shot. Bushler comes underneath. Will keeps it up once. Tony goes up, gets it blocked. They come back down. Will grabs it. Goes up. Muggsy reached in with it. So 2 shots. Oh, he said no. Will trying to break into scoring column here. Not yet.
Hornets lead it.
Surprising, the last minutes of the second quarter, and so far now they've got BJ bringing the ball up against Muggsy. Steve Kerr was bringing it up. You'd think that they wouldn't really take it away from those guys.
Will missed them both. Hornets lead it by a couple. Bogues on the right side. Wingate pops out. Johnson wants the post up here against Judd Bushler. Wingate looks to get it in. Lob pass looking for him inside. Judd with a big block gets it out to Tony. Down the floor. Bushler had it tapped away. David Wingate saw that coming. Muggsy gets it back. Hersey Hawkins with the fake. Gets it back. Baseline jumper. Hersey Hawkins. Nope. And Will with a rebound out to Tony. But MJ slowed down just a little bit here. Tony gives it back to him. Michael fakes the shot. Gives it back. Tony with a baseline tray and a big bucket for Tony.
Tony coming to life here. He's got 11. And we said he is the factor. Everybody calls him the X factor.
I don't think there's any question, John. When he plays well, it's very difficult to defend this team.
And they're giving him the outside shot. They don't want him to drive.
Wingate looking down from Mourning, who has it. Tony comes over to help and goes away. Mourning with 3 on the shot clock, runs into Kukoc. Short and Will right there, gets it out to Michael. Pulls 2 on 2. MJ with Hawkins. Goes to the bucket. No!
Yes! The man was knocking. The man from Charlotte.
Oh, man.
You got it.
Phil Jackson is furious with something on the other side. Bogues. Larry Johnson trying to post up. Judd Bushler's done a nice job on him. Wingate looking for it. Double team. Johnson puts his head down. Barrels inside. Put it up and a foul called. Phil wanted to travel. Tony Kukoc picks up the foul. And we got a timeout. 6:44 left in the third, and the Bulls lead it by 3.
We've got an unbelievable show right after the Bulls and Hornets. We'll head back to Charlotte to hear from players in both locker rooms. Norm Van Leer reviews the game, and we'll take your phone calls all tonight on The Report.
Fly more people to more countries than any other airline. British Airways, we cover the world.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. It started as a drip. Then there was kind of a steady stream. Now there's water everywhere.
Sounds like you could use some washers.
True value. No matter what the problem, we can help you solve it. And right now, you can get our Green Thumb hose for $9.99 and our Green Thumb sprinkler for $4.99.
Hey, it's true. Help is just around the corner. Ciao.
They say that man cannot live on bread alone. Fortunately, at Discover Card, we couldn't agree more. That's why we offer the Cashback Bonus Award. Each year, you'll receive money back based on your annual level of purchases. The more you use your card, the more you'll get back. And with over $500 million given out already, you're sure to get your fill. It pays to Discover, the card that pays you back. Accepted where you see the Novus sign.
One of our Sharp UCAM Spotlight players, Scottie Pippen, 5 points and 4 rebounds. And here comes Pip. Got it over to Tone. And here's the lob to Scottie to start the third period.
Michael comes back here on a play. He's just going to go right around Hersey Hawkins. He splits him down and lays it up. It goes around. It's going to come out, right? Wrong. Luke Longley in the game. Trying to loosen up a little bit here.
The Charlotte Coliseum, Charlotte, North Carolina, Chicago Bulls, and the Charlotte Hornets in the NBA playoffs here on Sports Channel. Bulls lead it by 3 as Larry Johnson hits the first. Tyrell Joyner What do you got, buddy?
Well, guys, Judd Bushler came in and did a great job on LJ. While during that timeout, Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen turned to LJ and said, "You're doing a really good job. Keep up the good work." So keep an eye on Judd Bushler. Back to Tom and Johnny.
Pip back in with 4 fouls. Tony's got 4.
Charlotte playing the passing lanes a little bit as Bushler looks for the open man. Judge picked up his dribble into the corner at Scotty. Scotty with a baseline 3 and a big one.
Pip has only taken 2 shots now, and he's really capitalized. Both in the second half. He's got a alley-oop, slam down dunk to start it out. Now a 3.
Percy Hawkins lob down low. Michael comes across to help Muggsy Bogues. Inside, Alonzo Mourning. Blocked and a foul on Michael.
That might be the shot they want Muggsy Bogues to take, that long deuce. He's only taken 1 shot. He's got 11 assists, and they go down. He starts for the shot, and Michael with the foul.
Muggsy looks like he's in some pain in front of us, working on that knee. Alonzo Mourning hits the first. He's kind of jumping around a little bit and stretching out.
That's an awful lot of energy that guy's got.
Oh,
too.
Man.
You can't tell if he's warming up or his motor's just running.
And Luke right there. 63-60, Bulls with the lead. We are halfway through the 3rd period. Michael pops out. MJ makes the move, stops from 16, and he makes it look so easy.
26 for MJ. That move is so quick, the guy going backwards.
Muggsy lost it. Luke tries to come up with it. Luke, Scotty, and Muggsy in there.
Wait till the fans get a load of this one. Luke and Muggsy Bogues. Don't Luke, don't get on a plane.
don't
get on a plane if you want this
3. You got to jump. Muggsy is quick. And Luke taps it back to Michael.
Good. He hit it into the safety zone.
Bulls have made 4 in a row from the field. Pip has it on top, still looking for the open man. Luke came across over to Judd Bushler. Shot clock at 4. At 3, Michael. Tough jumper, and Alonzo Mourning right there. Judd maybe needs to look at the basket just a little bit.
Back, BJ, back up.
Scotty comes over to help on Johnson. On top, Alonzo Mourning.
Scotty, his 5th. You got to believe this. Drew Evans gets him with his 5th foul. You want to let 2 guys on a court that you want to have beat you is Wingate and you want Muggsy. They're playing those guys tight, challenging them. Pip has really got a problem here now, his 5th. He comes back out. There goes the shot up, and Pip just took a swing at it, and I guess he got him. So Wingate having a great game here.
Pete Myers will get off the bench as Wingate misses that. And you talk about foul trouble, John. Scotty with 5 now. With 5 minutes to go in the 3rd, Scottie Pippen has 5 fouls. Tony with 4. Muggsy and Percy Hawkins with 3 each. That's not that big a deal for them, though.
Talking about taking offense out of your game, defense out of your game, rebound out of your game, and fast breaking out of your game.
Let's go to Daryl Joyner quickly, DJ.
All right, Scotty may have 5 fouls, but he still has a sense of humor. As he was leaving the court, he pointed to the first row of fans and says, "Give me a seat back there." Back to you, Tom and Johnny.
Pete Myers with it on the wing. Michael trying to post up. Myers open for a second. 9 on the shot clock. Bulls are getting into their offense very late now.
Yep.
Luke, shot clock at 4. At 3, Luke couldn't get it. Rebound tapped out. And out of bounds it'll be Charlotte ball. Bulls lead it by 4, John, but it isn't pretty right now.
No, it isn't.
Johnson and Wingate are wide. Hawkins goes down low to Larry Johnson. Starts to back in.
Oh, that's a double.
Back. Michael with a block. Shot clock at 6 out of bounds. It'll be Charlotte ball.
Well, Larry Johnson just berating the officials. Comes over to Billy Oakes and lets him know.
Shot clock at 6 now as they get it into Larry Johnson. Stops, takes the 16-footer, and it rolls in. 65-63 is the Bulls' lead now. As you said earlier, BJ's bringing it up the floor. Michael posts up. Myers comes off the screen from Luke. Bulls just doing a little standing offensively.
Look at the time. Look at the time, Judd. Pushing. Get up there.
That's short. Luke saved it, but he was out of bounds. A foul, though. A pushing foul on Alonzo Mourning. And, Johnny, offensively, the Bulls have just started to stand or pass it, but not move the defenders.
You're right. Luke gets the inside on this. Is not blocked out, but he gets pushed out by... we got a timeout, Tommy.
3 minutes, 44 seconds left in the third, and the Bulls lead the Hornets by a pair.
Teamwork. It's the cornerstone of any championship season. It makes good teams great. It's what makes great teams dynasties. And it's beautiful to watch. Ambassador's fast, responsive service and Canon technology are a team you can count on. Nobody knows office technology as well as Canon. Nobody knows Canon as well as Ambassador. They work together like this. Ambassador Canon. One is a great reason to buy the other.
Larry dreams of what might have been if only he had bought a Chevy Blazer.
Fried shrimp, shrimp Dijon, shrimp casserole.
For obvious reasons, Larry wishes he'd never wake up.
The Bulls. The Hornets. Michael Jordan and the Bulls. Alonzo Mourning and the Hornets. The playoff journey begins.
Bulls lead at 65-63 with 3:44 left in the third here, Jenny.
Both teams have scored 14 points in this third quarter. And if you recall, Tommy, the last time we were in this building, the Bulls had a 60-43 lead at halftime, 17 points. They only scored 9 points in the third quarter. The Hive got busy. They had 35 points, and they just kicked the Bulls. But right now, both teams fighting even, the Bulls with a 2-point lead.
Bulls start with 2 guards high. Bushler wants Michael down low, and a foul called on David Wingate. His third, team's fourth. The Bulls holding on to that 2-point lead. Hadn't been much most of this third period, John, but they've been in control most of the time. Maybe not control, but the lead. What if I say that? Larry Johnson really denying Judd Bushler the ball as Michael posts up, has it down low. MJ finds Pete Myers from 17. Pete Myers with a big bucket.
Floated that right through. Nice job.
And Michael looked right at him, pointed at him, and said, "You keep hitting that shot because it'll be open," and ran down the floor. It's exactly what he said to him. Bogues. And again, they're going to go right down to LJ with Bushler on him. Right side, Muggsy Bogues from 17.
Still got to have him shoot that rather than penetrate. You run at him, you penetrate, guy gets a layup and a foul.
Bushler on top for Pete, gets it over to Michael. Shot clock at 12. Michael will take the long jumper, back of the rim, Johnson right there. And Pete Myers took it away, out of bounds, Charlotte ball. Pete tapped at it, and Robert Parrish will come in.
Yeah, Mike really hasn't had 2 good looks the last 2 shots he's had. Playing him pretty good. So the Chief comes in. They go big. What do? Billy Winnington gets the call.
Winnington gets set to check in.
Not yet.
Hawkins wants to post up. Has it on the wing now. Muggsy Bogues goes over to set the screen for Larry Johnson. Pete tipped it, and Judd pulled it away. BJ across the timeline. Pete Myers open, fakes the 16-footer to Luke. That's not quite as good a shot. And Alonzo Mourning pulls it away.
Straight on line, but you're right. They might have got a little bit better than that. And Phil looks and says, just look for a better one.
Muggsy Bogues splits the defenders, and Michael right there takes it away. Pulls her 4-on-2. Bushy back to BJ, and they're going to lose it. BJ, top baseline jumper now. And Hawkins with a rebound. Lost their advantage, and then BJ kind of forced one. Bulls still lead it by 2 with under 2 minutes remaining here. Michael's guarding Robert Parrish now. Bushler comes over to help. Larry Johnson for a 3. Off, and rebound pulled down by MJ. I don't know how long they'll stay with that defensive lineup.
Michael a little tired.
And tapped out should be Bulls ball, and here comes Bill Winnington. Well, Sports Channel might just ruin somebody's life. They're going to give somebody, one person now, 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next year. That's over 250 games. Watch the Sports Channel report tonight after the game for details. Winnington couldn't get it. Luke Longley comes away with it now as the Bulls retain possession. Michael pops out. I think you're right. He may be a little bit winded. MJ on the baseline, and Hershey Hawkins called for the foul. And Michael will go to the line now and shoot.
That's their 5th. Hawk with, 4 fouls now? Team's 5th. I know Phil would like to get him a little bit of rest, and he's got Scotty at 5 fouls. He's got Kukoc at 4 fouls.
And the big key now is they bring in Del Curry and take Hersey Hawkins out, so you've really got to stay on Del Curry. It makes Michael's job a lot tougher.
Right, they take Alonzo Mourning out.
Bring in Gaddison so Steve Kerr can come in now. With a minute 19 remaining third period, Michael's first one goes in. And you look at the all-time scoring leaders. Michael Jordan, about 35%. This is in the NBA playoffs. Jerry West behind him, then Elgin Baylor, and then Kareem.
He's got 27 at Elgin's average, and tonight, there it is.
Michael hit the free throws, and it's 69-65. Bulls with the lead as Muggsy brings it up. Del Curry gets it down low to Johnson. There he turns, looks to pass. Bogues with 9 on the shot clock. Comes off the screen. Fadeaway jump shot. Parrish with the offensive rebound. Gives it back to Bogues. Johnson. Over to Del Curry, and a foul.
Pete Myers reached out. He didn't fight through the screen. He reached out, and you foul an 88% free throw shooter in the bonus. Those are things you have to think about in a playoff game.
Greg Sutton will check in as Del Curry gets a couple. And Ronnie Harper up off the Bulls bench. Sutton comes in. Muggsy Bogues will get a break. Coming up tonight after Bulls basketball on the Sports Channel report. Complete post-game coverage live in the locker room. Plus, we'll talk to John Paxson and Bill Winnington. They will take your telephone calls here on Sports Channel. That's on our Bulls post-game coverage. Talk to John Paxson and Bill Winnington live. We'll do all that after Bulls basketball here on Sports Channel. Right now, the Bulls lead it 69-67 with under a minute left in the third period. Gaddison right there on Bill Winnington. Steve Kerr around the screen has been quiet. Down to Luke. Wade Luke with 7 on the shot clock. Back clock. Back to Steve Kerr. Shot clock at 3. At 2. Pete Myers baseline jumper. Oh! Luke Longley right there, and a jump ball between Del Curry and Luke Longley.
Luke has come up with a couple jump balls. Pip jumps off the bench, cheering his team on. Pete just missed it. Just a ring around the basket.
Johnny, this is an interesting lineup. I mean, you think about at the start of this ball game, Steve Kerr, Pete Myers, Ronnie Harper, Luke Longley, and Bill Winnington. And right now they lead it by a couple. And Luke taps it, and Steve Kerr will track it down.
So the Bulls get the last shot, you would think, of this quarter, wouldn't it? Even if you don't get a shot off, you could end up with a 2-point lead.
That's right.
Here, you know.
Even if you just hang on to it. Myers.
Just don't go too quick.
To Ronnie Harper. Shot clock at 4. Bill Wennington baseline jump shot. Got it! Bill Wennington with a second, Nate. Del Curry will throw a length to the floor
and out of the gym.
And how about that? A Bill Wennington jump shot at the baseline has the Bulls up 71-67, and we're going to the fourth. Third period stats now. Bulls 8 of 21. Charlotte just 5 of 11. Only 11 shots for the Hornets. See the free throws, and that's what keeps Charlotte in it. And offensive rebounds. Bulls did a great job limiting them just one offensive rebound in the third period. Muggsy Bogues, Johnny, they've been working in the back of the knee. Yep. Every time he comes out, they get that heat on there. And Johnny, I didn't know that you could wear this costume, first of all. And I didn't know you'd been practicing. Here's Johnny Kerr right here. Watch this.
Dressed as Hugo. Wow. The shot out of it again. And here we go. They take it inbounds.
Sutton into the ball game with Steve Kerr on him. Tony Kukoc back in for the Bulls. Alonzo Mourning wants to post up, but Luke will be called to the push. Tyrell Joyner, what's up? What's Phil Jackson have to say?
All right, Phil Jackson says we're going down the stretch right now, so he wants his team to remain aggressive. Do not be passive, because they realize that they can take this ball game if they continue to be aggressive in the ball game. So that is the word, I guess, of the day is aggressive. Back to Tom and Johnny.
Alonzo Mourning with the rolling hook that drops in. Mourning makes it back to a 2-point Bulls lead, 71-69. Myers will bring it across the timeline. Tony pops out. Bill Wennington wants to go to the corner. Tony looking for a little one-on-one move with Gaddison. Gets it over to Wennington. Bill Wennington takes the shot, drives inside, kicks it out, looking for Pete Myers. 2 in the shot clock. Pete with a long jumper. And Alonzo Mourning with a rebound gets it out to Sutton. Sutton started to drive, now goes away as Kenny Gaddison posts up. Mourning will set the screen for Del Curry and then wants it right back, gets it. Tony comes over to double team. Mourning underneath the bucket finds Robert Parrish, who throws it in. And Reds were tied at 71 with a little under a minute and a half gone here in the fourth period.
Bulls haven't scored yet.
Wennington on the dribble gives it back to Pete Myers. And Del Curry will be called for the foul. Phil Jackson with Pete Myers, Steve Kerr, Bill Wennington, Luke Longley, and Tony Kukoc on the floor.
At a 4-point lead going in there. Only people that scored off the bench are 6 by Luke, 6 by Wennington, and that deuce by Myers.
Steve Kerr came around the screen. They've done a nice job against him. Luke Longley in the lane. Fades and hits. Big Luke with a nice quick move, and I think that's what I like best is he did it quickly and very assertively.
Yeah. Don't fool around. When he fools around a little bit, he gets in trouble. Gets his feet tangled up, confused, and good job.
Bulls still hold the 2-point lead, and Steve Kerr kicked it, so they'll get a fresh 24 on the shot clock. And Alonzo Mourning just cold cocked Pete Myers. Did you see that?
Look Pip trying to crawl out in the court, give directions, do a little coaching.
He was right at the corner down there. They'll look for Alonzo down low. Tony comes over to help. Mourning looks inside, finds Gaddison. And a foul on Bill Wennington. And Hugh Evans waited until the shot was missed and then called the foul. Wennington picks up his third. And we got a timeout. 9:56 left, and the Bulls lead the Hornets by a pair. 9:56 left here in Charlotte. Bulls lead the Hornets 73-71, Redhead.
All right, we see Michael sitting down, so he will not get in. Pippen is also going to sit back on the bench, so Phil's going to go a little bit longer with these team that he's got in there. Kenny Gaddison, a 60% free throw shooter during the regular season at the line, as he got fouled, so a lot of scrambling underneath.
Pip right down there at the corner. Gaddison throws the first one in. Be nice to see this ball club on the floor stay with Charlotte for a while and give Michael a little more rest.
Look at Gaddison. Dropped those
by half. The free throw shooting. Bulls not doing very well here. Just 39% in the second half. But Steve Kerr will bring it up.
They haven't got Steve Kerr shot yet either. So
Tony.
Open that middle up. He can beat the man off the dribble. He can just flat out go and beat.
He's got Parrish now. Tony will spin, give it back. Luke Longley from 16. And over the top.
Give the ball to Tony in that situation. Just move the center out and let him beat the man. But when he beats his man, he runs into Parrish or Alonzo Mourning.
Bulls lead it, or check it. Bulls are tied at 73. Sutton. Offensive. Yeah, Johnny, it's about time, I got to say.
They were going to try to get one more on Kukoc, and Luka. MJ gets off the bench as Gaddison picks up the foul.
So MJ back in as Pete Myers leaves. And Michael just told Tony exactly what he wanted him to do.
4 passes. 1, 2, 3. 4. That's enough.
He can shoot it now, huh? And there's the foul. Gaddison just forearmed Michael. Crowd didn't like it, but there's no question about the call. Larry Johnson wants to come back in.
Now watch him just stick the forearm out. That's what he was trying to slow him down. He did.
A stoppage in play as Kenny Gaddison will leave as Larry Johnson comes in. Oh, they had 6 guys on the floor. That'd be a good reason to stop if you're Charlotte. Tony with Larry Johnson on him. Steve Kerr gets him in the air. Baseline jump shot. Bill Whittington. And Alonzo Mourning right there. Bulls and Hornets are tied at 73. And now with Tony Kukoc on him, you know where Charlotte's going to go. Luke comes over to help. Alonzo Mourning lost it, and a foul called. Luke picks up the foul.
Bulls in deep trouble when they have to have Tony go down and guard Larry Johnson down low. Mourning is on the outside. Who are you going to double with? You can't double with Michael coming off of Curry. So you have to double with the other man, whether it's Longley or Whittington.
You would think Longley had to stay home, and Whittington would come across and leave Robert Parrish.
When was the last time we were to the line here? When MJ made 2 free throws on a foul.
74-73 as the Hornets have the lead now. But just by 1. Bulls offense been kind of stagnant here in the second half. Steve Kerr will bring it across the timeline, finds Whittington up high.
Turn. Oh, man. Philly.
That's close.
Got to watch that turn on that one because that can turn quickly into an offensive foul. But Sutton gets the foul.
Michael down low as Mourning comes over to help. And MJ hits a big bucket.
30.
75-74 now. Bulls with the lead.
It's been a close game all night.
Curry takes the baseline 3.
He ran Michael off the 2 screens down low. Mike can get out to him. Curry with 10.
Whittington looks for the open man. It's Michael on top with Curry on him. Luke trying to post up, gets out. Down low. Tony, and a nice look from Michael. Tony with 13 now. He's also got 5 assists, 4 rebounds. There's the double screen again. This time Curry pops out. Give it back. Alonzo Mourning with a long jumper and rattles home. Hornets take the lead back as Tony brings it across the timeline. MJ double team. Mourning took it away. Lost it, gives it back. Del Curry for 3. Got his own rebound, and that one wouldn't go. And then a foul as Alonzo Mourning just pushed Steve Kerr.
Knocked him down.
And Steve Kerr talking to him.
And they don't see it. Three officials, and they don't see the play. Alonzo Mourning just goes right in and clobbers Steve Kerr.
And Steve still talking to him.
There he is. He slaps him across the fence, and then he pushes him out. And look at the film.
79-77. Hornets with the lead. Del Curry around the triple screen for a three, and Michael right there. Curry's missed a couple in a row now with pretty good looks. Michael got him on the air, and Alonzo Mourning will pick up the foul. And Alonzo picks up his fourth.
Well, here's what happened. 92-93, 16 technicals, 2 ousts. Then 24 tees, 5 outs. This year, 8 tees, but he stayed in the game. He was controlling it.
MJ makes it a 1-point Charlotte lead with 7 minutes and 1 second remaining. And we're back tied again at 79 here at Charlotte Coliseum. MJ 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Sutton gets a high screen roll, drives inside, dishes it off. Parrish lost it, out of bounds, and it's Charlotte ball with 11 on the shot clock. And here comes Muggsy, and we got a timeout, Charlotte. 6:47 left, and the Bulls and Hornets are tied at 79.
79 all. This is the play that happened a little time ago. Tony Kukoc shakes loose. Michael gives him the ball, and Tony slams it down. Now on the other end, Del Curry runs Michael through a couple screens. He can't get out in time, and Curry knocks a three. And 6:47. The Bulls have been handicapped all evening playing without Scottie Pippen. Didn't take a shot in the first half. Had a lot of foul trouble. He's got 5. 6:47 left here.
11 on the shot clock. Muggsy pops out to get it. Del Curry around a triple screen. Michael gets through it. Luke comes over to help. Shot clock at 2 and 1. Muggsy just throws one up, and a shot clock violation. Bulls ball.
Good defense. Look at Pip out on the court there again, and encouraging his teammates. Can't do much. Can't step over that 94 by 50, can he? Can't get out there.
And it's killing him.
Yeah.
When he comes back in the game, he's going to be like one of those rabbits running around. Yeah. Tied at 79, 6:37 remains. Kukoc starts to make the move, goes to the basket. Tony, goaltending, it wasn't going in.
Right.
Had no chance to go in, but it's goaltending anyway.
Tony with the basket, he's got 15. You're right, you cannot wipe it off the board like that.
Gaddison and Hawkins get up.
It looked like they came across and gave him a little foul on it. Anyway, 6:20 to go here.
Bulls take the lead back as Muggsy has it on the wing. Again, they want to go to Larry Johnson down low. And that's where he has it. Johnson kicks it out. Alonzo for a three.
Big time game by Alonzo Mourning.
Hornets take the lead back by 1. Michael goes baseline double.
MJ, and he's got his playoff average here. That's what he averages, doesn't he? 34?
I think you're right. Plus one of those or at least a game. Curry again will go down low. Johnson. And they'll give him this shot. Alonzo has hit 2 in a row, though.
27 for Alonzo Mourning.
And the Hornets with a 2-point lead now. Comes off the screen, gets it over to Steve Kerr. He'll take a long three for Steve Kerr.
His first shot of the game. The bench is up again.
Bulls take the lead back by 1. Bogues. Mourning wants it down low against Luke. Tony comes over to help. Mourning threw it up. Rebound, Bill Winnington gets it out to Michael. Bulls with a 1-point lead. Bulls have hit 5 in a row from the field. MJ with Larry Johnson on him. Stops. Gets it to Luke Longley. Back to Michael. Tough jumper. MJ went down. Might have been a foul. None called. Got to get up now.
Curry in the corner. Watch him.
Back to Muggsy Bogues. He'll stop from 17. And Phil wants a timeout. Timeout Bulls, 4 minutes, 35 seconds left, and the Hornets lead the Bulls by 1.
Action by the big guys here. Alonzo Mourning up long distance, back-to-back threes. They love it. He loves it here. He leads the Hive in a charge. And Michael Jordan, the tongue out. Watch this one. A lot of guys up there. He hangs, puts it up with the left hand and in. So we've had some excitement. This is the 4th seed team against the 5th seed team, Tom. They've won 50 games. The Bulls are putting on quite a show here. Come in as the underdog, and the Hornets lead by 1, 4:35.
And Scottie Pippen is coming back in for the Bulls. It'll be Scottie and Michael with Tony, Steve Kerr, and Luke Longley. This quarter, Charlotte 7-12, Bulls 6 of 10. Pip been out for a while. Steve Kerr gets it over to Tony with Gaddison on him. To Michael, he'll stop from 15. And MJ hits again. Nobody's standing there. Michael came out. He looked at that one and said, "Nobody on me?" That's 35 and 6 for him. Bogues brings it to the wing. Bulls take the lead back with 4:10 remaining. Hawkins with Larry Johnson posting up down low. Johnson gets it out. Alonzo thought about another one. Muggsy makes the move, delivers to Johnson. Fadeaway jumper, rattles out for Alonzo Mourning. Get a man, get a man. Their leader's got 29. And it's back to a 1-point Charlotte lead. Michael. Alonzo Mourning and Luke Longley in a shoving match as MJ hangs, fires, and rebound pulled down by Charlotte. They've got the 1-point lead in the ball with 3.5 remaining. They'll go right inside. Scottie comes over to help. Johnson gives it back. Hersey Hawkins. Over to Muggsy for a long deuce. And Gaddison lost it. Loose ball. Scottie can't hang on, and Muggsy Bogues gets it. The Bulls cannot come up with a loose ball or an offensive rebound. It's been a long Charlotte possession. Johnson again. And Gaddison goes to the basket and is fouled by Luke Longley. Luke's third. They do a great job picking apart the double team. There's Johnson waiting. Now he fires it as Gaddison comes down, throws that stiff arm left hook up there. He's made 2 free throws. He's got 6 points in the game, 60% from there. Hornets lead it now by 1 with 3 minutes to go. And look at 2. What a big free throw by this kid here. 2:58 to go. Big high scoring first quarter, 31-30, and then it is slowed down in the mud. Tony with a rebound. Bulls can tie it with a deuce on this possession. Scottie calls out the play, and he'll bring it up. Scottie went down to the corner, comes off. Michael goes by everybody, hangs. No shot, they say. As Michael went down, a foul call. We're in the penalty here, so Michael will go to the line. Alonzo's 5th foul, Johnny. Alonzo Mourning's 5th personal, so he and Scottie both in big trouble. And again, now I like to see one possession right at him. So MJ with a pair here can tie it up with 2:47 remaining. B.J. Armstrong up off the bench as Michael hits the first. Steve Kerr will check out. There's the kid as Steve Kerr leaves. Phil Jackson with a deep breath on the bench looks out at the floor and says, "Get tough, we need to stop." 38 for MJ. Done all you've asked for him tonight. Johnny, we're tied at 90 with 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining here in Charlotte. Larry Johnson out high trying to set the screen and roll. Muggsy looking for Hersey Hawkins. Back down they go to Johnson. DJ over to help. Muggsy Bogues with a long 2. Rebound fought for. Gaddison with a rebound. The Bulls will not go far in a series if they cannot take the ball. Scottie goes on top for Michael. Kukoc comes up to get it. Tony with Gaddison on him. Tries to go by. Shot clock at 9. Tony comes inside. Delivers to Luke off the good. Luke Longley with a soft touch.
Luke and double. Yep.
Tied at 92. 2 minutes left.
Here we go down the stretch, boys. Don't you dare leave that tube.
Bogues. And again, they'll go down low for Larry Johnson. BJ over to help. Alonzo didn't really want to take that three. And Tony with a rebound, and the Bulls can take the lead with 1:35 remaining. They look to Phil Jackson, and he calls the play.
Be mighty surprised if it's not at number 45, Jan.
Scotty almost lost it. 8 on the shot clock. Tony Kukoc slices through. Tapped out with 4 on the shot clock. It's Bulls ball.
Phil wants a timeout at 20 seconds.
22nd timeout. And Michael talking to Luke Longley about what they do on the play. It seems like they got a little confused.
Yeah, they
and
did.
It'll be a full timeout.
Okay.
1:18 left. We're tied at 92 here in Charlotte. Our producer director on Sports Channel is Jim Angio. So producer Doug Stanton. Executive producer is Kathleen Karp. And our vice president of programming, Mike Bogat. Tied at 92, 4 on the shot clock now. Luke gives it right back to Scotty. He'll let it fly from there and off. Pulled down by Muggsy, and it's a shot clock violation. Del Curry will check back in for Charlotte now.
So Gaddison, who's done a horse's job here, got 9 points. 3 free throws out of 4 in this quarter in the basket. Will sit down, but they put their long distance shooter in, trying to keep that center open when they go down to it.
Coming up on a minute left. We're tied at 92. Bogues looking for Alonzo. That's where they want to go. BJ comes over to help. Out to Muggsy. A 19-foot 2 that's way off. An air ball. Out of bounds, Bulls ball, and Muggsy was looking for a foul. Johnny, there was nobody close to him.
That's where you want him to shoot. What do they got here? Now Gaddison is back in again. Somebody come back to get the ball. Here he
53.8 seconds remain here in Charlotte, and dare I say in regulation, John.
They're on their feet at the Hive.
MJ comes off the screen, double team, gets it back to Pip. Down low, Luke. Spins, got him in the air, off the glass. Nope, rebound pulled down by Gaddison. And Muggsy Bogues will bring it up now, and again, they'll go down low to Larry Johnson. Johnson with 16 points, 5 of 15 from the field. Has it down low. BJ over to help. Alonzo for a 3. And
rebound!
And now the Hornets can take the last shot, and they want a timeout.
Oh, no rebound. You can't believe it. They got the guy shooting it. They wanted to shoot it. They got the guy they want to shoot it. The ball comes off the rim. Watch this. They get the guy shoot it. They want it. Bangs off the rim. Where is everybody? The ball bounces right out. They look around. Their coach is hollering for a timeout. 13-9 on the clock. You can't give a team that's won 50 games. Shot after shot after shot.
Exactly.
17 offensive rebounds in a game. The Bulls with 7.
Yep, here's the situation now. Bulls with 2 timeouts and a 20. Charlotte with the same. We've got 13.9 seconds remaining. The Hornets will toss it inbounds from half court. And I'm sure Del Curry will come back in.
Typically during the season, you see wide open game. The Hornets love to run a wide open game. And as we know, you get in the Eastern Conference, you get into the playoffs, and it slows down. The first quarter, yes, it's wide open. It's like the boxer getting in there, a few jabs and seeing what's going on. It was 31-30. Now it's slowed down. Both of these teams struggling here. 92 points. The shots become tougher.
And let's go down to the baseline. Daryl Joyner standing by.
All right, guys, the Charlotte Hornets right now are saying that they have two timeouts left. They're also pointing at Muggsy Bogues. So again, keep your eye on Muggsy Bogues. There may be some penetration here. So that's what Alan Bristow and company are talking about right now. Back over to Tom and Johnny.
If Muggsy's got the ball, BJ should not go over the top of this. He should go behind the guy setting the screen, keep the ball in Muggsy's hand so he has to shoot. If they get on the side and he wants to penetrate, he cannot force a double team on Muggsy and let somebody open for the good shot.
Our Chicago Bulls Budweiser player of the game. Well, there's no surprise here. Michael Jordan with 38 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and a steal. Michael Jordan is our Chicago Bulls Budweiser player of the game. Pete Myers checks in for the Bulls now. So it's Pete, Luke, Michael, Scotty, and BJ. Del Curry, Hersey Hawkins, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, and Muggsy Bogues.
This has been a nail-biter the whole game. 1 point leads, up, 1 down. Curry will inbound it.
Remember, the Bulls have their delay of game if they want to use it here.
And remember this, that well, you can't have a illegal defense here in the last 24 seconds anyway. There it is. So Muggsy's the guy coming out for the ball.
Now they want BJ to stay out by him as Alonzo is still set the same screen. Muggsy may go the other way, though. Nope. Still comes out to get it. That's what's left in the lower right-hand corner.
Slide under the screen. Slide under the screen so he stays.
6 seconds. 5. Muggsy throws it up. Nope. Rebound tap. Somebody wants a timeout. Should be a 1.5 seconds left. Let's see what they give him. Let's see what they give the Bulls.
James Bond time up there again. 007. Pence. Pip right away as they got the rebound. Let's take a look at it with 5 seconds to play. They won't let him go to the middle. They make him go down the baseline. Michael comes over to make him put up the shot. It just pops out as MJ taps it to Pip.
1-4. Yep. Should have been 1-4 it looked like when he called it, but it's 1 second, John. Okay. Let's talk. What do the Bulls try and do here? Obviously, I mean, a foul is just as good as anything else right now.
Remember, the Bulls in overtime this year were 1-5. Did not really play that well, but tonight you would think whoever they get the ball to's got to get the shot up. Tony has done it before. Michael has done it before. Pip has done it before.
Do you come out here with maybe something like what the Bulls did against Milwaukee with that final shot by Tony Kukoc? Try and run something, get a little picket fence, bring everybody down, and pop Tony back out. Because maybe he's the guy they don't expect, although...
Well, watch this. I haven't seen a delay of game by the Hornets yet. I think they still have theirs, so don't show a little bit. Don't show what you're going to do right away. Oh, we've had an exciting game. The Bulls come in as the underdog. They're sitting here tied. They've got the ball in their possession.
Playoffs are fun, aren't they, Rich?
Yeah. Oh. You see Scottie Pippen there. The Bulls really got hurt with Scottie not getting a lot of time in this game. He's only played 23 minutes. 16 in the first half. And he started out with a great alley-oop play. So here they come out.
BJ, Tony, Luke, Michael, and Scotty will be the 5 on the floor.
Johnny Bach trying to help out and say, I think they might do this, I think they might do that, but they got to delay a game. You're going to walk in and use the delay a game, so don't show it.
Come out very hard.
Now they run away from it. See that? They wanted to make sure that they look for it.
Luke back to Tony. That's close, but a little too strong. We are going to overtime here in Charlotte. The Chicago Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets are tied at 92. We'll take a break and come back and bring you the overtime here on Sports Channel.
Sports Channel is trying to ruin your life. See, they're going to give one person 2 tickets to every regular season Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, Sox, and Bears game played in Chicago next season. It's a contest.
I wouldn't do it.
Plus, they want to give you a brand new car for a whole year just to drive around.
Courtesy of the Gleason Automotive Group.
It's over 250 games. You won't have time to do anything else. Your whole life will be shot. I would not do that.
The playoffs are here. Michael Jordan returns to the playoff spotlight as the Bulls face Alonzo Mourning and the Hornets. And after the game, the Sports Channel report is live from the locker room. Get the Bulls' reaction immediately after the game. Jordan, Pippen, Jackson, and the rest of the team give their first thoughts live on Sports Channel. And get insight into the Bulls' playoff run that only Norm Van Leer can give. The playoffs on Sports Channel. What Bulls fans want. Sounds. Sports Channel, what fans want.
Steve Cashel here with Norman Van Leer. Bulls and Charlotte going to overtime. Last time the Bulls played an overtime game in the playoffs, May 3rd of last year, opening round, they win at Cleveland 95-92. Mourning has 5 fouls, Pippen with 5 fouls.
Well, it balances out, but I'd like to see if at least down the last few minutes we didn't attack or even try to go after Mourning. I don't know about our strategy down the stretch. One thing, we got to quit giving second rebounds, or we're going to lose this ball game if we keep doing that.
All right, 5-minute overtime about to begin. Norm, let's go back out to Charlotte right now. Tom and Johnny. Tommy?
Well, guys, we got the 5 minutes up on the board. Gaddison is back in. And Johnny, I tell you what, we talked about the X Factor of Tony Kukoc. I think Kenny Gaddison's played a whale of a ball game.
Absolutely, and here they come back in. Michael with a smile on his face says, I'm tired. I want to get up and play a little golf tomorrow. Kenny Gaddison waiting out there, and here we go.
Overtime records, Bulls 1-5, as Johnny said. Charlotte not much better.
Remember Tony with 4 fouls and Pip with 5.
Lonzo likes the quick jump, and he just jumped and pushed Luke down. Run the high screen roll.
There you go. Step behind that. Keep it in his hands.
Larry Johnson wants the post up, has it down there. BJ over to help. On top, Muggsy from 17. Muggsy Bogues. Nope, and Michael with a rebound. Muggsy's got to be questioning himself a little bit. I think you're right. I think you got to make him shoot it. Tony penetrates, gives it back. Michael open 19-footer.
Yes, sir. MJ with 40.
It is such a difference when Tony's aggressive offensively, when he penetrates and makes things happen. Offense just flows. Gaddison up high. He'll make the move, bring it down. And Luke Longley fouled Alonzo Mourning, and Mourning just reached out and slapped Luke.
He doesn't like anybody that fouls him. He just wails on guys. This is the playoffs, man. Get ready for it.
He just nailed Luke right after the play.
The 2 guys you have to leave outside, Kenny Gaddison and Muggsy. They challenge Gaddison. He drives down the lane, and he was able to pass the ball off to Mourning. Mourning's had a great game here, 29 points. Here he comes. Pip's got to step away, but there's the foul, and then he wraps him on the head.
There's just no call for that, you know. Mourning takes his time. Remember, he can use that time up. Luke with a rebound. Bulls lead at 94-93. Coming up on 4 minutes left in the overtime. Pip bounces it to Tony. Over to Michael on the wing with Hawkins on him. MJ grabs everybody on top. Tony for an open 3. Scotty tapped it, kept it alive, and Alonzo Mourning pulls it away. 1-point Bulls lead under 4 minutes remain. Muggsy as Alonzo Mourning wants it down low. Boy, Johnny, all they do is post up after post up after post up.
Yep.
Right? BJ over to help. Mourning brought it down on the baseline. Almost lost it. Gaddison with 3 on the shot clock. To Johnson wide open.
Wide open, standing in the 3-second lane. He gets the layup.
And the Hornets take the lead back by a point. Luke Remember, Alonzo Mourning's got 5 fouls. Back to Tony. Luke wants it, has it. Luke with a jump.
Yes! Nice iron. Luke with 12. Woo, big hoop, Tommy.
Alonzo just can't do much against Luke.
No running in this game now, huh?
No, this is a standstill game. Mourning trying to post up. Turns and looks as BJ comes over to help. Larry Johnson cut off. Shot clock at 3. At 2. Hawkins baseline jumper and Scotty right there. Bulls lead it by 1. Pip down the floor over to Tony. Kukoc. Yes!
And they closed hard with Alonzo Mourning, and they're going to take a timeout. Talk this one over.
They'll take a timeout. 2:34 left in the Bulls. Lead it by 3. We'll take a break.
In the high, the three-point lead. Scotty pushes it up. He takes it on in and gives it to Tony. Tony goes up and hammers it home and gets hammered by Mourning. Pip shows what he likes there. 4th assist of the night. Let's go to DJ.
All right, guys, as we last checked at the playboard, scoreboard out of town, Orlando leading Boston at this point 25-11. Denver and San Antonio is a 9:30 start Eastern time. Portland and Phoenix a 10:30 start. Remember, the Bulls will take on the Bulls, better yet, or the Charlotte Hornet will take on the winner of the Boston-Orlando series. Back to Tom and Johnny.
Larry Johnson has it on top. Tony comes over. BJ was right there, and the kid should have had that pass, and he knew it. Hersey Hawkins will come out. Nope, Larry Johnson does. Takes the baseline jump shot. Johnson can't get it. Fight for the rebound. Loose ball.
And he called a timeout. Pip got it.
Falling down. Called a 20-second timeout. What a great call by Scotty.
How important it is to have Scottie Pippen in the game. As I mentioned, he did not get a lot of time. He had 16 minutes in the first quarter. The shot goes up from the side here. Pip getting underneath, tapping it up in the air, catching it on the way down, calling the timeout, trying to put both hands up on his shoulder. This is something the Bulls weren't able to do with 15 seconds left in the regulation to come up with that loose, missed ball. So, BJ, well, you're right. That ball came across court. BJ thought he could steal that ball.
The overtime, Bulls 3 of 4. Charlotte just 1 of 4.
That one was a wide open basket underneath by Larry Johnson.
And other than that, John, they haven't run their offense very well. Scotty brings it across the timeline, coming up on 2 minutes left in the overtime. MJ hangs, would be
yes, sir, off the glass. Big hoop by Michael, 42.
Little spring in his step as he wanders back on defense. 100-95, Bulls with the lead. Gaddison open underneath, and Scotty just fouled out.
Scotty fouled out. He's all alone underneath now. You got to suck it up, guys. Pip leads with 8 points, 4 assists. And Kenny Gaddison to the free throw line. He did what he wanted to do. You don't get Kenny Gaddison the stuff shot. Michael Jordan with a sensational basket. You watch white shirts coming at him. He fades 3 guys at him off the glass. Boom.
Steve Kerr will come in for the Bulls.
So they don't need maybe the rebounding.
Right. There. I mean, the key here now is offense. You're up by 5 points. Gaddison's going to the line for a pair, but Steve Kerr can come in and hit 1-3, John, and be a difference maker.
So he keeps everybody on. He and BJ keep everybody honest on this. There's one up. Kenny Gaddison.
Bulls players say block out. Michael just looked over at Luke and said block out.
Michael took the inside against LJ.
He threw Tony out. He said, it's mine, don't worry about it. And Tony comes over to get a huge one. Bulls also get a good free throw shooter in there with Steve Kerr. Across the floor. Over to Michael. Minute 35 left. MJ. Inside for Luke.
Yes, sir! Oh, Michael loves it. His big guy gets one. Look at this. I love it, big boy. He says,
timeout, Charlotte. A minute 31 left, and the Bulls have opened up a 7-point lead. Minute 31 left in overtime. Bulls lead it by 7. And coming up on our postgame show, well, we'll cover the postgame. We'll be live in the locker room, and after that, John Paxson and Bill Winnington will take your telephone calls and give you all the insight you want on this ball club and this game on our postgame show here on Sports Channel. Charlotte's got to get it inbounds. Finally due to Del Curry. Back to Johnson. Muggsy Bogues back to Johnson. He'll take a tough three. High arcer, nope. Michael with a rebound. A minute 22 left, and the Bulls lead at 102-95.
They had to take Gaddison out because they're going to stay with their good free throw shooters in there. Michael's going to take a little time off.
Right
to the basket. A hammer, and watch this building empty out. 44, one shy of his number.
Muggsy Bogues on the wing. They need some threes, and they need him in a hurry now.
Mike glad he got a big number.
Del Curry with the air ball. Alonzo Mourning with the dunk. 104-97 now with under a minute remaining. Tony takes his time bringing it up. Over to BJ. Michael over on the wing. Michael just shakes his head yes and hangs on to that ball. Shot clock at 12 at 11 at 10. And a foul on Hersey Hawkins, and MJ will go to the line.
That's number 5 on Hersey. Look at this. Look at Ronnie Harper and Pip. Pip can't help this team anymore tonight. He's chomping at the bit. He's giving him everything he's got. Michael goes in. There's no foul, not a foul.
They got to foul him. I mean, they have to foul him to stop it here.
The Bulls got new 24 seconds on the clock.
Michael drives in again, stops. There's the dagger. There is the dagger as MJ just stuck it to Charlotte again. 106-97.
He'll be shooting. He'll be playing golf early tomorrow.
Del Curry for a three.
He's got it. Yeah, nice three. Just kill the clock. Try to kill it.
Got to bring it across half court, and that's it. Hersey Hawkins comes over to foul Michael. 46 for MJ. 18 of 32 from the field. 9 of 9 from the free throw line. 9 rebounds, 8 assists, a steal, and a block.
Watch this one. They double him here. Michael breaks loose. Nobody underneath. He pulls up on the dime, fires it in.
Just shakes his head.
Michael Jordan coming back here to Carolina. Full tongue extension. Another free throw down to 2 from Michael. 47 points.
16.8 seconds remain.
Bulls came in this thing to win a game.
Just one here in Charlotte.
Yeah, now you get the first one. Now you get a little greedy. 48.
Muggsy will bring it across the timeline. Bulls just don't want to foul. Let him shoot it. Hersey Hawkins for a long three. Off. Luke Longley with a rebound.
It's over.
Running out. On the road, the Chicago Bulls here in Charlotte will pick up a win. That's the final buzzer. Here in Charlotte, the Chicago Bulls have defeated the Charlotte Hornets 107-100. Bulls outscore them 15-8 here in the post game, and Daryl Joyner standing by with Scottie Pippen. DJ.
All right, Scottie, a very frustrating night for you, but you guys come in here and steal one. This has got to be a great win for the team.
It was. You know, it's been really more frustrating for me if we'd lost this game. You know, not being able to play tonight, being in foul trouble most of the night. But, you know, right now I'm starting to focus on game 2, and hopefully I can come out and play a little bit better and support the team.
How frustrating was it for you to be on the sideline, to be a cheerleader for Michael, who comes up with 48 points?
Well, it's pretty frustrating, but, you know, as part of a team effort, and, you know, we've had that all season, and, you know, it was a team effort tonight. You know, guys stepped in and played their role, and, you know, Michael had a heck of a game.
Now, what will you guys have to do Sunday to come up with another win and take it back to Chicago 2-0?
Well, I think we got to stick with the same game plan. We got to make a few adjustments, but, you know, other than that, I thought our game plan went well. We did what we had to do. Of course, double teaming on the big guys. Alonzo hit some big shots from behind the arc, but, you know, that was something we didn't anticipate.
All right, Pip, thanks a lot. Good luck come Sunday. All right, Scottie Pippen, after a very impressionable and also a great win today down in Charlotte. All right, guys, let's kick it back over to you.
Wow, what a ball game. You know, you go to the overtime, and I think you think about what's happening, but you got to think about this guy. Number 45, Michael Jordan. Remember in the Knicks here ball game, he did the same thing to Bill Winnington. Look at him. He's as happy with that pass going to Luke Longley as he is with the score. But, Johnny, when he gets it and knows he needs to make a basket, Michael Jordan can stop on a dime and hit that shot all night long.
Hersey Hawkins, no way could he go up, defend against that. So really an outstanding job. All right, here we go.
His airness. Full tongue extension. with the slam, with authority. It went off the head, and the Bulls win it on the road. Game 1, Bulls take it 1-0 over the Charlotte Hornets, 107-100. Now let's go back to the studio. Once again, here's Steve Cashel.